Okay, hey guys, it's Calabian13 today, and welcome to episode 7 of Transfer Team. It's a very early one today. It's just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's a pretty early one. Feeling a good mood because Marlow Wanderers, my team, won today, 5-4 in a friendly against Seaford. And yeah, today we're doing Southampton. Next episode will be Watford, then it will be Stoke, and then the 3 episodes after that will be Liverpool, Everton, and then Chelsea. But let's concentrate on Southampton. Oh yes, and by the way, I'm very sorry. I know I've already made an upload date video, and by the way, I'm not a rubbish speller. It's just that I accidentally pressed a Z. So sorry. Sorry there wasn't any FIFA tomorrow. Yes, there will be FIFA tomorrow. Sorry there wasn't any FIFA yesterday because I was at a friend's party and I came home back to mine at like 9 o'clock, so I didn't get to film anything. But anyway, let's go down through the list of the players I've got available for selection. So the keepers that we have available are Stecklenburg and Forster. And then the defenders we've got Cedric or Kedrick, Fonte, Van Dijk and Bertrand. Midfielders being Classy, Mane, you might think he's a striker, I think he's a midfielder. Tadic, Wanyama and Ward-Prowse, and the 3 strikers we got available are Long, Pella and Austin. So let's get cracking on with the goalkeepers. So the goalkeepers are Stecklenburg and Forster. So starting off with Stecklenburg, made a few mistakes when he was playing, but now he's substitute goalkeeper to Forster because Forster played really well against Arsenal. I don't know how he got to number 4. He was like number 1. He was like number 12 or something, and then they obviously bought a player. Now he's number 44. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Forster's been very good since he's come back, and I'm not sure if any of you know this, but I'm a FIFA geek, and I realised like a couple of PS4 days ago that he is the only 5-star weak foot goalkeeper on the game. I remember on World Cup mode in FIFA 14 that there was another keeper with 5-star weak foot. He's got an inform this year. His name's like Talavera or something, and he had 5-star weak foot, but he was from Mexico. So now the defenders, we've got Cedric, Fonte, Van Dijk and Bertrand. Cedric, starting off, is really good right back. He's got really good crossing, pretty good tackler. More attacking than defensive, but then normally every right back or left back is more attacking. Not many of them are that defensive. I suppose Ivanovic is kind of defensive, but I can't. Zabaleta is a bit in the middle, but definitely 100% Kedrick is 100% a attacking fullback, and then Fonte, obviously the captain for Southampton, has scored once or twice this season, did well against Arsenal, and sorry if I haven't put Cuckoo Martina in there. I didn't put him in there just because Cedric has been better than him, but I do think he's played very well as well, so I don't think and I can't really put Cedric left back because I got Bertrand. But anyway, yeah, so Fonte been pretty solid. Maybe Southampton haven't had their best season. They was better last season when they had like Rodriguez and all these other players that, like Pella, where's he been? I swear he's been down the shot for about 70 years now. He's gone down the bin. Pella was amazing last season. Where's he now? Probably sitting on the bench or injured. So I don't really get that. And then Van Dijk. I think he's injured right now. That's why they're playing Yoshida, I think. But has got a stunning free kick. Brilliant header of the ball. Pretty solid. is very calm on the ball, got good passing, can play CDM as well, I believe. Is a very good buy, especially from a team as small as Celtic. Then Ryan Bertrand. Once again, hasn't had the best of seasons, but still set up quite a lot, still putting good crosses. Once again, is more attacking rather than defensive, but is quite good at defending. And it's hard to pick this Southampton team because they're sometimes good and sometimes quite awful. Moving on to the midfield, finally, we got Classy. When they bought him first for, I think it was like 12 million or something, I thought, oh well, that's a great buy for Southampton. He's going to play every game and going to be really good because he's got very good passing, not such good shooting, decent free kicks, decent corners, puts a good delivery in, but hasn't been that great. I mean, gosh. Yeah, it hasn't been that great. I would have preferred him maybe to join a smaller club rather than Southampton. So maybe like West Brom, because, I mean, I know they've just bought Sandro, but they still someone to partner Fletcher in midfield. Then Sadio Mane, I mean, what the bloody hell's going on with him? He's not been in the side since, I think, he didn't come into the squad because he was late for a training session or something, or training meeting or something. And so he hasn't been in the squad since then. He must be injured, but he's a very good player. I used him on Ultimate Team. A very, very, very sweaty player. So much pace, so sweat. Like, literally, you could just run down the line and he'd be in the box. He's got good shooting. I did eventually get rid of him at the start at FIFA 16, where I did manage to pick him up. He wasn't that great, but then he started to play really well. And that's when Martial played very well as well, but now he's gone as well. He was a really good player as well, Martial. Now, Dusan Tadic. Amazing last season, not good this season. It's not been good at all, really. It's just scored like 2 goals, scored penalties, but I'm not surprised he's not getting into the squad. It's been pretty awful for him this season. He's been struggling, and he wasn't struggling last season at all. This Southampton team is so much different to what it was last year. Last year it was like bang, 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 in comes the tackle, in comes the shot, and finishing high in the table. But right now they're like, I mean, Long's helping them, but he's like a one-man team. No one else is really helping out. Now the denominator, Wanyama, the big boy Kenyan. The big boy Kenyan. That's Wanyama's nickname, the big boy Kenyan. If you think about it though, I just want to say, I live in Port Slade, my local, whatever you want to call it. And if I think about it geographically, Southampton isn't that far away from here. It's not that far at all, really. Just a bit of news for you. But anyway, Wanyama, been good, got sent off like 2 or 3 times, a bit naughty, but has got a great shot. Once again, another signing from Celtic, bought him 2 seasons ago, I want to say, including this season and last season. And then they bought him before the start of last season. Good shots, good headers, good passing, and really dominates the midfield. It's not much you get him seeing knocked off the ball by Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch doesn't even play anymore. I don't know why I said that. And now to a really, 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 really good player for them this year. And I hope, well, Dad hopes more than me, that he gets a seat to the Euros, and that is James Ward-Prowse. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Been brilliant. I thought he was left-footed, but he's right-footed according to FIFA, so don't blame me. He got a January upgrade to 75 rated. I've actually got him in my team. You should see in the Callum's Club. Not coming out yet. It's going to be coming out soon. He's got great passing, not so good at shooting, very good free kicks. I think he might be both-footed as well, because they say he's left-footed, but on FIFA he's right-footed. So, now on to the final 3 strikers. And the 3 strikers I've chosen is Shane Long, Pella and Austin. Starting off with Shane Long, really saved them this season. Obviously got 2 informs on FIFA this year, in which case one of them, I think, is second inform. Spencer FC has on his Wheel of Fortune. He's very good. Saved them. He used to be just a bench warmer. Now he's really saved them from maybe not being as high as they are, which is like 6th now. I know I always do this out of date, but they are quite, at the moment, they're 6th. I think they're behind Man United, yeah. And I think Southampton would have struggled without him, because I think Austin scored on his first goal for scored on his first game for Southampton, but since then hasn't played. But then he's only played twice. I don't know what I'm talking about. So Long has really saved them. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Now Graziano Pella. Well, does anyone know where he is? Is he dead? Is he injured? Is he sitting on the bench? Where even is he? He would be their first striker, even over Austin and Long. Where is he? He's probably right next to me over there. It doesn't make sense. Start of the season, scored like 6 goals. But where's he gone since then? He's like literally in fairyland. Well, don't explain to me, boys and girls. Tell me where he is, because I don't know where he is. And now Charlie Austin, probably the hero of what do you call it? Callum's Club. Actually, I'll tell you how many goals he's got. He's got 11 goals in about 8 games. He's been really good. Actually, I'll show you proof. He has actually got 11 goals. Because I play a lot offline as well. Yeah. Wait, can you guys see that? Look, wait a minute. Austin, 11 goals. Yeah, that's just the scorers. I like keeping. I know you might think it's weird, but I like keeping notes of things. Yeah, so Austin he's been okay. Holds the ball up really well as a striker. Could have really stayed at QPR, but then I suppose Southampton didn't need him as much as maybe Aston Villa or Newcastle did, because I mean they got a goal scorer. Well, they didn't really. I mean, does Doumbia count as a I'm not sure really. Wait a minute, I just want to check something. It's okay. Yeah, so Austin could have really gone to Aston Villa, because they struggled to score some goals this season, so it could have really helped them to maybe come out of the drop zone. Why am I changing my accent to a frickin' Newcastle than to a frickin' USA? I just don't even know. So, I'm going to tell you the team now. I'm going to set up 4-2-3-1 as usual. Just to tell you though, I might not set up 4-2-3-1 with Watford. I might not. So, I've got a hard decision in keeper, but I've gone for Fraser Forster. And then the back four, well, they were the only 4 players I had, so Cedric, Font, Van Dijk and Bertrand. Now the midfield. We're going to have Ward-Prowse and Wanyama or Classy. I thought about this before I started this video. I was like, I don't even know. But I went for Wanyama just because Ward-Prowse is more of a passer and less weaker, but then you've got a big boy Kenyan next to you, so you don't need to worry. Then right midfield I'm going to have Mane, left midfield I'm going to have Tadic. Behind the striker, wait a minute. Alright, so I'm not going to have Ward-Prowse at CDM. I'm going to have him Cam because I haven't really got any options. And then CDM I'm going to have Classy. He's not really being good, but still. And then up front I'm going to have... Okay, it's hard because Austin's been the saviour of my BPL team in Ultimate Team, but Long's been the saviour of Southampton in real life. So what do I go for? I think... Wait, let me have a moment. Okay, I made my choice. I'm very biased in who I'm going to pick. I'm only really picking him because he's really good in Ultimate Team. So that means I picked Charlie Austin. I picked Charlie Austin for up front. So yeah, tell me if you think you would have picked different. So thank you guys for watching this episode 7 of Transfer Team Southampton. If you don't agree, then put your what would have you changed for your squad? Put that in the comment section down below. Yeah, please like this video. Please subscribe to Calaubian13. Calaubian13 is out. Peace, and I will see you tomorrow for a Brown the Player or Callum's Club. I don't even know. Peace.